Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the combined impact of Saturn, Jupiter and Rahu on your ascendants for the year 2023 and 2024. This is a very rare occurrence because all the fiery signs are getting impacted by these three planets, and as you know that these three planets are heavyweights, then the results are definitely going to come for the houses where these signs are present in your chart. So first look at how this transit is going to take place. Saturn is already present in the Aquarius signs in January and it is going to remain here till the middle of 2025. Rahu had entered in the sign of Aries in April 22 and it is going to stay here till October 23. And on 22nd of April, Jupiter is also going to enter in the sign of Aries where it is going to combine with Rahu later on. So why all fiery signs are going to get impacted is because the moment Jupiter enters here, Saturn is already casting its third aspect on the Aries sign and Jupiter and Rahu will also be present here. So Aries sign is going to be impacted by all the three planets. Apart from this, Saturn is going to aspect the Leo sign with the seventh aspect and Jupiter and Rahu will also see this house from the fifth aspect. So all the three planets will again impact the Leo sign, and apart from this, Jupiter and Rahu will going to be impacting the Sagittarius sign because both of them will cast their ninth aspect on the Sagittarius sign from April to October 2023. So you can see that all the fiery signs are going to get impacted during the next 1 year, and wherever these signs are present in your horoscope, those results are going to be seen in a lot of force. So now let us also try to understand what all these planets represents. Rahu is the representative of illusions and it represents all kind of intoxications, foreigners, foreign lands, all the activities that you do online, television screens or mobile screens. It also represents cheating, imagined fears, unusual thing, creativity and breaking the rules. Rahu has the tendency to blow things out of proportion, and whenever Rahu transits through any particular house, we become obsessive with the things that are shown by that particular house. Jupiter, on the other hand, showcases all the things that are auspicious. So, Jupiter is the significator of law, wisdom, spirituality, religion, knowledge, philosophy, literature, all the good things. If you are a woman, then Jupiter also is the significator of husband in your chart, and Saturn is the action oriented planet. It gives you the results of the actions that you take in this life. But Saturn also delays things. Whenever Saturn is present in a house, people get frustrated because they have to put in a lot of effort related to that house and they don't get the result very quickly. And it also showcases the bosses and superiors at your workplace who challenge you every day and make your life miserable because they want you to improve in your work. Wherever Saturn is posited in your birth chart, that is the kind of karmic debt that you have bought from your past life. Saturn represents all those challenges that you have to face in this lifetime. So Jupiter and Saturn will impact Leo sign as well as Aries sign for the next 1 year. And whenever Jupiter and Saturn are aspecting a particular house together, then the probability of an event taking place for that particular house becomes manifold because these are the two biggest planets in our solar system and their energy falling on any particular sign is bound to give the results that are related to that particular house where that sign is posited. The interesting thing that is happening is that Rahu is also contributing to the mix. Whenever these two planets, Saturn, Jupiter, aspect any house, then Saturn makes us put effort related to that particular house, and then Jupiter provides the results of that house. So they kind of work in tandem with each other. And we can say that if someone has worked really hard for things that are pointed by the house where Aries is posited, then they are certainly going to get the results related to that house during the next 1 year. On the other hand, Rahu, Jupiter are both expanding planets and they can raise the expectations of the things that are shown by the house from where these two are transitioning. So wherever Aries falls in your horoscope, you will suddenly start to desire a lot of things related or represented by that house. And Jupiter and Rahu are going to combine and will create the Guru Chandal combination. This combination in transit can make people very unconventional or rebellious in their actions or behavior. and this can also bring an unconventional approach to people. So you see that some people suddenly rise because of a very unique path that they take. That happens because of this kind of a combination in your chart. So let us look at each of the ascendants one by one and see how the combination of these three planets is going to impact them. We will first look at the fiery ascendant. So if you have Aries or Leo or Sagittarius ascendant, then you have a fiery ascendant, and the houses that is going to be impacted for you are the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. This is also called as the triangle of righteous life path or triangle of dharma. So it basically tells you why have you come on this earth and what is the path that you are supposed to follow in this lifetime. Since the first house is going to get involved, it means that these people will see a major change in their lives in the next 1 year. They will be forced to think and choose the path that they want to follow going forward. Since the two houses, fifth and ninth, are also going to get involved, education automatically comes into the picture, and depending on their choice, they can either pursue an education that is academic in nature or it could be a creative education. But chances of them pursuing some kind of an education are definitely going manifold in the next 1 year. They can also change their job or their career because both the fifth and the ninth house are opposite of what the jobs offer. So 6 and 10 are negated by 5 and 9. So depending on your Mahadasha, these people can also change their line of work in the next 1 year. If they involve themselves in the spiritual practices or astrology, then they can also see their true life path that they are here to follow in the next 1 year. A teacher can also come into their life, but this teacher will be a very controversial teacher or a teacher who makes them follow unusual path. This is also a time to take good care of your parents' health, and since the ninth house also means long-term travels, traveling is also a great possibility in the next 1 year. Now let us look at earthy signs. If you have Taurus ascendant, Virgo ascendant or Capricorn ascendant, then the houses that are going to be impacted for you are 4th house, 8th house, and 12th house. And this is considered as the triangle of moksha or the triangle of liberation. So next 1 year is going to be a lot of soul searching time for all these three ascendants. This is also going to be a very good time to perform meditation and engage in a lot of spiritual practices. These people will be very interested in digging deep into occult, anything that is hidden, because 8th house represents occult knowledge or even astrology. So if you are researcher, then also the next 1 year is going to be very interesting for you. If you pursue spiritual activities or if you travel to distant countries, because 12th house also indicates foreign countries where Rahu is also sitting, then this will be a very beneficial time for you. You can also come into contact with some kind of a spiritual or occult teacher. There are also other significations of this triangle of desire, like home, real estate, or matters related to your mother, foreign companies, or foreign people, because Rahu Jupiter combination gets created here. But since this combination is primarily about knowledge and spirituality, so your focus is going to be more on gaining knowledge or performing spiritual pursuits. Now, taking a look at the Aries signs, for Aries signs which are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the houses that are going to be impacted are the third house, seventh house, and the 11th house, which is also called as the triangle of calm or the triangle of desires. So, their desires is going to be dialed up many times for the things that are showcased by the third house, seventh house, and the 11th house. So they will see an intense urge to be in a relationship or partnership in the next 1 year, and they will do anything to make their desires come to a fruition. They may also aspire to earn more money, and given that all the houses that are involved, third, seventh, and 11th, are related to business, this will be a very good time for them to launch their own venture or business, and they can anticipate very good gains if they are already working in business or communication related fields. This Rahu Jupiter combination, information or knowledge oriented, they may be drawn to businesses that include knowledge management, counseling, or consulting. The money gains will be very high because Rahu and Jupiter are going to be in the 11th house, especially for the Gemini ascendant. But whatever signs you are, whether it is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you have to remain practical in the areas of relationship in the next 1 year. Otherwise, you are bound to be disappointed. Since your desire triangle is getting activated, your expectations from the other person whom you are in relationship will be very sky high, and that is why the disappointment will come in. So it will be a good time for you to keep your expectations to a moderate level. Now let us come to the water signs. Cancer, Scorpion, and Pisces ascendant are called as water signs. Now, for these ascendants, the houses that are going to be impacted are the second house, sixth house, and the 10th house. These three houses also represent money earning capability of an individual, but the other purpose that these houses serve is to give us a goal or to figure out why is it that we want to earn money. So this combination is going to make them career or wealth oriented in the next 1 year. It can bring rise in the career or wealth related matters for these people, but these people will also keep on thinking about their life purpose, especially when it is related to the workplace. Why are we working? What gives us happiness at the workplace? Why should we work going forward? And is this the work that we really wanted to do? These are all the questions that they will keep on asking them over the next 1 year. And these three houses, so family, your job, and your career, this is going to become a focal point for the next 1 year for all the water ascendant people.